insurance fraud. We're gonna have a brief chat now about insurance fraud and what that is and how that comes about and how it affects you. So, when I was working for insurance companies, my field of expertise was fraud investigation. So I enjoy it. I enjoy investigating insurance fraud, or at least I used to. And ultimately, there's a lot of different reasons someone might commit fraud. I often put them into categories, 3 categories: need, greed, or sports. Okay, so you have the people who need to do it, you have the people who are doing it because they're greedy, and you have the people who are doing it because they actually quite enjoy the challenge. And you should deal with all those individuals separately. When it comes to being accused of fraud, I also, I like to help people. I like to see why they've been accused of fraud, and I like to make my own determination because I've got a lot of experience in this field. So I've got a lot of time of understanding when I think someone's lying or not. And so with that in mind, we do help people who've been accused of fraud. And we look at the case. And it's hard to say. I'd probably say 75% of them we've took on. And we've offered assistance because we don't believe that the correct conclusion has been made, or we believe that the way that the evidence has been gathered has been incorrect, or that we just don't believe your rights, the consumer's rights have been upheld. And we've just settled one for, and I call her Mrs. T. Amazing woman, lovely family. She lives up in Scotland. And what the insurance company did to her was horrific. She's nothing short of horrific. And I'm not going to name any insurance, so I'm not going to get down into that route. But there was a fire at her property, and she honestly believed that the pet had caused the fire. Anyway, the insurance company didn't believe that, and they wanted to say that it was something else and a lot more sinister and wouldn't pay the claim. She had her and a young daughter at the time of the incident. Terrible. She's like a 4 or 5 year incident. We recently won at the Ombudsman, but the things that were missing. So they said the pet couldn't move the knob because it spoke to Hotpoint, who are, if you know anything about Hotpoint on insurance claims, that's not the most reliable, source of evidence. A manufacturer saying our part wouldn't do that. That's exactly what we expect them to say. There was no questions. There were so many questions missed in the investigation, and it was all done prior to my involvement. And the poor woman got approached on the day they came out to see her, and there was 3 men who were interviewing this lady, and then the whole claim for the next 5 years was based on that interview. It was terrible. And I listened to her. I listened to the story. I interviewed the daughter. So honestly, it was terrible. And I thought, no matter what, I'm fighting for this woman. And we fought, and we won. And she just recently had a claim settled, and the compensation amount was very, was nice. And I'm very pleased for her that she will have some way of moving forward. But the point I'm trying to make is, even if you've been accused of fraud, doesn't necessarily mean that you're a fraudster. And you need to look into that, and you need to look into what evidence have they got and how they gathered the evidence. We will always review those cases. We're not going to turn our nose up at all of them. But I am going to say to you that if you are, or you were fraudulent, the chances are I'm going to be able to identify that as well, and then we will not be able to help you. So we're not offering our services out here to people to try and defraud the insurance company. That's not what we're here for. If you have been accused of fraud and genuinely believe that it's incorrect, or you've genuinely had your claim declined and you're not happy, then call us. We will have a look at it for you. We'll see what we can do.